Nothing good happens past 8:47 p.m. Nothing good happens past 8:47 p.m. Like I was watching an Instagram reel, short, whatever they're called. I was watching it the other day. It was from JT Fox Official. Shout out JT Fox Official. But he was laying in bed and it was like 8:47 p.m. and he said, look, I started going to bed, years ago at 8:47 p.m. and he was like, I think it's, probably the single biggest reason why, I've become successful, why I've become rich. And he's basically saying nothing good happens past 8:47 p.m. So I'm gonna go to bed and then I'm gonna get up early and I'm gonna get shit done before everybody else because they were up dicking around past 8:47 p.m. not going to sleep. I went to bed, got to sleep, so I'm gonna wake up earlier and be able to execute at a high level. I like this because of a couple of different things. I mean, number one, I get up pretty early. Number two, I had some blood work done this past weekend and I got back pretty much all the results. There's a couple of them that are still pending, but the biggest thing, there's only a couple of things that are a little off, but they're everything it's saying is all based around getting more sleep, and that'll probably solve the problem. And that's with no knowledge around me not getting a lot of sleep. So it's not a biased approach hey motherfucker, you gotta get more sleep. It's just basically hey, one of the things that leads to this being down could be a lack of sleep. So anyways, I thought that was interesting. Then I saw his reel talking about getting more sleep and blah blah blah, or going to bed early and blah blah blah. And I was like, that's interesting. So keep that in mind. Nothing good happens past 8:47 p.m. Me personally, I'm gonna try and get better about making sure I'm shutting everything down by 8:47, on or by 8:47. And in most cases, I'm done, with whatever important shit by 7 o'clock. If I'm doing shit past 7, it doesn't need to get done. And usually if I'm up past 8:47, I'm not doing anything productive, so keep that in mind. Nothing good happens past 8:47. Go to bed early, wake up early, get ahead of everybody else. Hope y'all have a great Monday. Crush it today. Peace.